Welcome back to the Circus. Today we're featuring another live duel. On the left side here we have Tearlaments, the deck that is dead but never dies. They are drowned. They're not the best deck right now, that's for sure. But you can still play it. I know they're teching a lot of stuff like Winda and then the Rapid Fusion. It's really just Fusion and good pile. And on the right side here we have a Runick Spright Live Twin. One of the best decks of the format. The real winner of the ban list there. The Runick cards are still powerful as ever. Fountain the 2 doesn't mean anything to them. Tip is still an insane card. As well, Spright, we hit starter to 2, but at the same time, we don't really need that much starter. It does start your plays and is an extender when you have the live twin package as well. And all the Runick cards are essentially just another copy of starter there. We're going to be seeing a high roll here. And let me know in the comment section below what deck you think is going to be winning this duel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and well, let's dive in here. We're going to see Runick going to be starting off with a normal summon of the Kissy Kill. It's going to be able to activate its effect, summoning out the blue from the deck. We're going to see Jet being special summoned here because we control a level 2. And then it's going to be able to search us for a starter or the Smashers there. I feel like they probably go for a starter unless they already have it in hand. We are going to be seeing the starter being searched there. They're going to activate the starter. Going to be summoning out either red or carrot. I can't see them going for the blue. Oh, they're going to activate the Sunny Stitch, which is going to search for them for the pink. The Frost there. Okay, I was like, what in the heck? We're going to see an overlay using the Jet as well as the Kissy Kill to go for Gigantic. That's going to summon out the blue here. Then blue will activate, adding him the missing piece. Either going to be red or carrot, depending on what you want to play around. I feel like you definitely want to play around. I guess you can search for Jet as well here for the follow-up play. Then we can special summon out the Frost because we control the other one. Leela. Then we're going to link into IP here as well as link into the Evil Twin Kissy Kill, activate the effect, bring back blue, link away into the Leela, and then we're going to be able to bring back the pink. Pink's going to be able to draw us one card. We didn't see any Runick stuff so far. Especially note the red here, so we already had red in hand. I guess we're going to be setting the starters to be able to summon off of the carrot here. What's interesting about the live twin stuff is you're actually able to negate with the sprites, sending to equal whatever you really want here. So we're going to special note the Fenrir there. Like here, we could activate like the effect if we wanted to of red to send. So we're going to activate putting an effect on the Sunny Stitch. We're going to activate the IP here. You're going to go into a Griffin. This is another way to get the live twin in graveyard, as well as a crazy card against this deck. It makes it so that any monster not linked is not able to activate the effects here, and because summoning at the zones, it's a very important way of playing your zones here. I'm not really sure that we're going to be able to see it be able to beat anything over here. Like, do they play any link monsters? I know Elf is no longer in the deck, RIP Elf, but they're going to activate the Mud Dragon, or not Mud Dragon, King of the Swamp here, searching for a polymerization. Polymerization will be able to get them a big enough monster to be beat over the copy of Griffin, I believe. Griffin's only like 25, I think. It's 24 or 25, okay. But we do have the starter here, so there's a world where maybe they just activate starter and get the Jet on the field to negate the polymerization. We're gonna be seeing them normal summon one of the Shadal monsters, and they are going to be able to link away for a copy of Cross Sheep here, so be able to activate a Tearlaments Kashtira. that will banish. We're going to be seeing the Kissy Kill activates effects here. Summoning out the blue, and then we're going to be popping the cross sheet. But it cannot pop because it's not linked right now. Unless I'm wrong and a link monster is considered linked. We're going to be seeing the cross sheep, and then it's going to be the cash tier will be able to resolve. I guess a link monster is linked. It doesn't have to be co-linked. And they're doing the math here on the Sunny Snitch, which will make them gain 200 and then lose 200 each. And I think they're going to pass on this. Wow, that doesn't really seem to make sense. No battle, I guess. We're going to be seeing them special summon out the Jet here. And then they can activate the effect, search. Or they can't activate the effect because it's not linked. We're going to go off into a Unicorn here. Unicorn will be able to discard and then discard, shuffle back, and they're also able to draw here. We're going to be seeing them discard the Slumber. Discard Slumber, shuffle back, and draw as well, which is super nice. Then we're going to be seeing the blue summon back the pink. Pink's going to activate its effects to draw a card as well. And this should be game if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, this is 33 plus 22 plus 25. Yeah, so if red goes into attack person, that's going to be, it's this game regardless. Unfortunately, we see that no Runick card even being activated there. The Spright stuff super powerful. I really like the interaction, how like red and carrot can actually like destroy or send the link monsters. So let's say you end on both of them, rather than having to link away both for another pink, you can just end on it and then add like a red or a carrot to your board and just use it to negate and then bring back and pop or draw, which is very nice. Then take a second to read Nightmare Griffin there, a very powerful card in the deck. Being locked into Fiends is kind of sometimes rough. I know you have the level 2 lock as well as the Fiend lock when you use the Live Twins, but it's still a very good card. A lot of decks are not prepared for it. If you're able to lock that down on a branded player, it's pretty much GG's. I guess you could always normal summon the Albaz, activate the effect, and link or fusion away with it because it is only special summon monsters. But still a very, very good card. And moving on into game 2 here, I believe we're going to be seeing the Tearlaments player going to be choosing to go first here, which was their another biggest point there. Can they still make a board? We saw the polymerization. We're going to see a Tearlaments Scream being activated here. A very nice card. And I'm going to be seeing them normal summon Diviner. Diviner will be able to send here, sending in a Gito, and then they both will hit. The Ishizu cards being at 1 each is pretty bad. And we do hit a Rhino Heart, as well as the not the tier cash, but the trap card for not Arise Heart, but I don't know what the name of it is for Fist of Starfrost. You're going to summon out the Rhino Heart, and we're going to be dumping the Scareclaw Kashtira. That's not even Scareclaw. Come on, usually you play Scareclaw Kashtira over it, the Tearlaments Kashtira in the designated deck, but this is a tier deck, so you're going to play in the tier cash, and then we're going to be sending the Merly there. And I think we hit very bad. We hit 2 Rhino Hearts and a Kaiju there. We're going to activate the Merly effect that was sent to the graveyard, and then we're going to be making the Carafa Fusion here, which is very, very nice. Then we're going to activate Shiren, sending Medora, which is very good as well. And we're going to hit some cards. We hit Scream and Solic. Solic will be able to add us. And Scream will add us another copy of Solic there. But we are down. We do see the Destiny Hero in the deck. I think it's funny, I guess it does generate bodies if you want to use that link summoning stuff. Adding Havness here as well, which is very nice. If they can shuffle back some of the graveyard. But they do have Medora here, so I believe it's possible. And they could go into Baron because Diviner is a level 6 right now. So if they wanted to, they can go Diviner and I guess Shiren works as well. Into a Baron. So we have a 2 negates essentially right now. Setting a card because we do have the Shiren, or we do have the Shiren on the field as well as the Trap Solic. And then we have the Havness in hand as well. Not too bad at all, to be honest. As well as Medora and Grave for if we want to stop any of those live twins or the Runick draws here. We're going to see a Runick Slumber being activated. And we're going to be preventing. Then we're going to go into battle phase. Then activate evenly matched here. And we're going to be negating it with the copy of Carafa. Then we send turns the effect, send Havness, and then Havness can activate its effects. Making the Kaleido Heart here, which is interesting. And then we're going to be activating the Scream, hitting some cards as well, hitting nothing. And they have the second evenly matched there. And unfortunately, we negated the Slumber with Baron. I'm not too sure why we would choose to do that, to be honest. Slumber's not too powerful here. We're going to see a normal summon of the live twin Leela. It's going to summon out the Kissy Kill. I guess maybe they were trying to summon. Oh yeah, so they activated the effect to summon and then negated the summon. That makes sense. I feel like it's kind of a tough spot when you don't really know 100% what would Fountain really do for you. They'd have to have multiple Runick cards, and at the same time, if they have multiple Runick cards, then stopping that one Runick card is not going to do very much for you. We're going to see the starter summon up Blue, and then Blue is going to be able to search for the Jet. Or reverse, Jet was summoned, search for Blue. No, yeah, Blue was summoned, search for Jet. Jet special, Jet search for starter. And here they can go for, they're trying to calculate, see how they can do it. You definitely go for Gigantic here. Activate Gigantic, summon from deck. Because it doesn't matter if you're 2 locked. You're not going into anything over level 2s. I wonder if they're playing Hyperia or Capshell in this, though. Yeah, we're going to see red being summoned onto the field. This is where they're making a negate before the Medora activates here. But they have the Call by the Grave anyways to target the Medora. And they're pretty much forced to chain it now, which will put back some of their cards. You're not even going to care about the opponent's cards unless you want to put back the Runick cards. But you probably put back we see the Agido, the Tier Cash, and the Herald. Okay, fair enough. Herald being a very nice send. But it does get the Runick, Runick as well as the live twin. Stopping. Now they're not going to get their stuff shuffled back, so they can prevent the red So we're going to go right into the blue, then blue's going to summon back the pink. Then I go for the pop. They're just trying to pop the Kaleido Heart here. And then I summon back pink. Pink's going to summon the blue, popping the Kaleido Heart. And it is going to die, unfortunately. And they're going to be on essentially top deck mode here. And we're going to set another card as well. So we're going to be dealing up against a Griffin. And I can't see this being in the favor of Tear here. You know, the days of Tearlaments is far from over. That ship has sunk. They're going to activate the trap card of Vista. They're going to activate it, banish, and then they're going to be able to search for the planet here. I guess that's very good. You know, a planet searcher is kind of nice. And they're going to activate the starter here. Something else, probably the carrot from the deck. Yeah, so then they're going to be able to negate the field spell there. Activate the field spell. Carrot's going to negate. Destroying the blue, so they will be able to draw a card, or they'll be able to pop whatever card they summon. This has to be they're going to set one card. Oh my gosh. And then we're going to activate the pink to summon back the blue. They're going to check the graveyard there. The thing is, it's going to be hard to like go for game when the Runick stuff has been activated. They're going to just not activate the effect here, which is kind of interesting to me. They're going to activate the pink, summon back the blue. Blue's going to pop. And then they're going to be activating the graveyard effect. Okay, so you activate the graveyard effect. Carrot's going to negate. That's why they chose not to pop it last turn. Was because they had like, oh, I won't have a negate there, so I'll be able to negate whatever it is. Okay, I like that. That's some technical plays we see here. We're going to see them make the Griffin. And then Griffin effect is going to activate, so we're going to be able to put back a trap by discarding the Leela. And then we can just normal summon the Leela. And they're going to go battle phase, and they're going to have to pass. But here they will have the carrot negate live no matter what they have to do. They're going to simply set a card and pass. And this is 100% the Runick cards, the Runick deck's play here. They can summon back out the Leela, pop it, pop the Agito. That's Kelbeck, my bad. I remember when people were searching for this card for so long. It came out and it was like a super expensive card, and then the set dropped and it like just tanked. We're going to be seeing Griffin, and we're seeing the Sunny Snitch being made here. Trying to see if it's enough for game. That's going to be 35 there, yeah. And they can just tag out for the 11, just draw a card, pop, pop. That's going to be game there. We see the Runick Live Twin Spright deck not really activating any of the Runick stuff here. Doing for that double evenly for game, unfortunately there. You know, we did see a nice board of the Grapha and Baron, but unfortunately it was just not enough to beat the double evenly. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Help the channel a lot. We're on the road to 3K. Don't forget to stay safe. Peace.